That's why I'm living it up to you.
It's about love, how you had it and then you lost it.
It feels like there's a fist around your heart.
Well, I don't want that.
Ricardo, you play Abraham, who is the father and manager. He has a vision, but sometimes he can seem like a little harsh or like a little demanding. Like he's, he wants his family to do what he wants. How do you think the show toes the line of him being driven, but like a little restrictive, but like ultimately knowing what's good for his family?
Well, I mean, this is this is not unlike my father or unlike my tios or the Mexican American men that are of my family of that generation. I am from South Texas. I'm from that area. So having grown up there and seeing this character, seeing this story play out amongst me, and having watched tape of Abraham Quintanilla, I could easily identify with, there are so many similarities in how my father raised me and how my tios raised me. So it was, for that generation, I understood what he was doing.
Gabriel, there's an episode of the show that shows how AB learned to write a song, and how he like sort of figured it out. Do you think you could write a song?
Yeah, I think so. I've written a couple of things, and they haven't really came out, in the mainstream market yet. But I keep it tight, But soon, I'm actually in my studio now, and I, we're working on music. I do have a passion for music. I would love to do music more if I could, but work. It's great. It's been great. It's been keeping me busy for these past few years, and but I got some stuff coming for you.
He was working under like an insane amount of pressure a lot of the time too. Like having to come up with 3 songs out of the blue it had to be a challenge.
That's not pressure. That's not pressure. That's love. That's love.
Who would tell him to do that? Not his dad, that's for sure. Yeah.
No, I wasn't telling him. I was trying to inspire him.
Do you guys have a Selena song that you maybe liked before, but like working on it and maybe playing it in the show, like you were like, oh shit, this is the jam. Like this is my jam for today.
That's a funny question, because every time we would start playing a new Selena song or working on the new Selena song, it became my favorite, for that, either for that episode or for that rehearsal or for, that week, that month. But I think out of every time that happened, I think the one that really stuck out to me, I think was Dame un Beso, because it was one of the Selena and Dinos earlier hit songs. And I never heard it, I didn't hear it until I got on the project. So learning the song, listening to it, dancing to it, and performing it in the show, it was a lot of fun. It was one of my favorites.
When I see you on that stage, I still see the 6-year-old girl singing in our backyard.